B101, what do you think of American Idol last night? Daughtry, of course, a couple of seasons back. It's 6:31, Tiffany and Michael Morning Show.
Did he sing?
No.
Oh, all right.
Would you fall asleep?
I thought
Tiff?
I missed something. No, I watched the whole thing. I missed Daughtry. Sunny today, getting up to 65. It's 48.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do you have somebody in your life who needs a driving intervention? They're a bad driver, frankly.
That's our own Bill Tafrow.
I'm kind enough to give you guys lifts from time to time to certain events.
Yes, you are.
That's how we know you're a
thank
bad
you very
driver.
much. But this is,
But in my
we white knuckle it.
but in my defense, we're always looking for a certain location, and it's a lot of confusion in the car. And you accuse me of being a bad driver.
You've got lots of excuses, and that's why we're sick of hearing those. That's why we want actual authorities to help us prove to you that you are a bad driver.
Because you know how it is. He's not going to listen to us.
That brings us to Jerry Murphy. He's our new friend from the Defensive Driving Academy in Broomall, and he gave all three of us, because we don't want to be hypocrites, he gave all three of us a written driving test, very similar to what you would take in the area.
Yes.
And we're going to see how it turned out. We're going to get our test scores right now.
I thought that there were some stumpers on there and some trick questions.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I think we're ready. Let's hear Bill's test score last.
I can't take the anticipation anymore. Jerry, can you just tell me my score?
Tiffany scored a 72%.
Ooh.
Okay, so that
C.
would be a pass.
That's a C.
Passing.
C level.
All right.
Does that count? The DMV accepts 72%?
70 left, you get a license. So
All right. So
Okay.
then,
So she made it by 2 percentage points. Is that what you're telling us?
that's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay, but I think that is the lowest score I ever got in my life. But
Wow.
I am really nervous. My heart is pounding.
I'm excited. I'm excited too.
All right. So what is my test? Michael's test results are what?
Michael, your test results came back at an 84%.
very nice.
That's a B,
All
right? Right, Jerry?
That is.
At a B level?
Yep.
And that brings us to Bill. And Bill, of course, is the reason that we are taking these tests.
I have bated breath, Jerry. Bated breath.
I have good news and bad news for Bill.
Okay. All right, give me the bad stuff first, I guess.
Okay, so the bad news is you probably won't hurt anybody when you're driving,
Okay.
based on what I'm seeing here.
I can live with that.
Okay?
All right. That's
the
the
good
bad news.
news.
That's the bad news, right?
That's the bad news.
Okay.
No, that's the good news. Yeah, the bad news is that, are we ready for Bill's score?
We're ready.
I think we are.
Okay. Bill came in at a 64%.
Come on, Jerry.
Wow.
This was rigged.
We knew it.
Can I tell you something?
Don't yell at Jerry.
No, I'm
Don't
not
yell
yelling
at
at Jerry.
Okay.
But
Don't blame Jerry.
They sat for an extra hour going over their answers. Now, let me tell you something.
We were just reading and thinking about each one. Bill
But-
flies through the test, throws down his pencil, and says, "I'm done. Extra points because I got done the first."
Can you hear my argument, though?
Well.
Okay. There's no time to think out there on the road. You have to react. There should be a time limit on these 25 questions,
Obviously,
and there was
Bill,
not.
I think you need to take a little bit more time to think about what you're doing on the road.
Bogus.
Wow. Yeah.
64%?
64%.
And this is just part one of testing Bill's driving skills. This is the written test. And then, Jerry, you're going to help us with an actual driving test, right?
That is correct. Our instructor, Vicky, will play the role of the examiner.
Okay.
And do a mock driving test, very similar to a regular state driving exam, and we'll see what happens there.
Now, again, you don't turn over these findings to the authorities, correct? I won't know.
You know what? For a fee, I can be kept very quiet.
I am heartbroken, crestfallen over this.
So he would have failed this written test then.
That is correct.
Well, I failed my first one in Jersey.
Again, that could have something to do with it.
Well,
All right.
Jerry, thank you for hooking us up with Vicky, the instructor, and thank you for letting us do the test.
Not a problem.
And
My pleasure.
Yeah, we look forward to the next chapter and see if Bill can fail that as well.
Sounds great. We love driving interventions.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Have a
See you,
great
Jerry.
one.
Thank
you
you,
too.
Jerry.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
I will guarantee you will pass the driving test because you don't drive on paper. You drive on the road.
Okay.
All right? I guarantee
I'm really
a victory.
looking forward to this driving test.
I can't
But
wait.
I agree with you.
I can't wait.
The written test is very tricky.
For instance, this is the question all three of us got wrong. When is it legal to cross a double solid yellow line? And our choices were A, never, B, always, C, only when you are making a left turn into a business or a home driveway. We've got this question and a couple others for you if you think you are a good driver.
215-263-B101, 888-333-B101. Do you think you would do well on this written test? Maybe it's been a number of years since you've taken it. It certainly has been for us, and some of these questions were a bit tricky, but we'd love to see how you do.
637, Tiffany, Michael, Bill the Bad Driver. It's B101.